So here it is, right? Today is the first of many days where we could see the actual air temperature get up to or above 100 degrees, and the feels like temperature will certainly be getting a few degrees above that. So we're going to be seeing an extreme heat wave come our way for the weekend and then going into next week, and that's why we have a couple of heat advisories in the forecast, and the feels like temperature going into the weekend, especially on Sunday, could reach, dare I say, 115 degrees. And now we're even starting to see some models, especially here for the low country and parts of southeastern South Carolina, show the feels like temperature get up to 118 degrees. It just gets more and more bizarre the closer we get to the event. So right now it's Friday at 7:37 in the morning. Too early to see any clouds, but we don't have any rain showing up. You do see this tan shading on the map. This is actually a heat advisory that's in the forecast area for the PD and also eastern North Carolina, so we'll get in closer. This is from 11 a.m. this morning until 8 o'clock tonight, and this basically means that we're going to be seeing the heat index get over 105 degrees in this area. Now, we're not seeing that for the Midlands or for the low country. That's because the criteria in that area is a little bit higher. We're definitely going to be seeing heat alerts be issued for all of South Carolina going later into the weekend and then next week. This same area is also under an extreme heat watch all the way through the weekend, Saturday and also Sunday, and we only see this get issued for the Carolinas maybe once or twice a year. So this is just saying that, hey, we've got some extreme heat coming our way, and this will most certainly be upgraded to an extreme heat warning coming into the next 12 to 24 hours. So again, an extreme heat watch. So a heat stroke is possible after just 10 to 15 minutes of being outside. And again, the UV index is also going to cause some tanning after about 10 to 15 minutes of being outside as well. So that's, again, a heat advisory that we have in effect for the forecast. You'll want to check in on your friends, if you have any, your family, and also your neighbors, and especially your pets. You don't want to keep them locked up in a motor vehicle without any air conditioning, and also the concrete's going to get pretty hot. So just something to know as your pets are walking out there on the sidewalk or on the road. The air temperature today will get close to 100 degrees, but I don't think we'll quite hit it, just upper 90s. And the rain chance is actually not going to be there. It's going to be dry during this heat wave, so we're not going to see any sort of rain to help cool us down any, and neither are we going to see any winds. In fact, it's out of the southwest, so we're actually going to be drawing in more moisture from the Atlantic Ocean. But today, though, the feels like temperature, everybody's going to have the chance to get over 100 degrees. You're seeing 100 degrees there in Aiken. Everybody else is well over 100 degrees for the feels like temperature this afternoon. This is just the start of what's going to become a very intense heat wave, and Saturday and Sunday it's just going to get worse from here. And the UV index is going to be very high, as you probably guessed, 11 each day for the weekend and also Monday of next week. So that's why we have those impact icons up there saying that exposed skin is going to get burnt after about 10 to 15 minutes of being outside in the exposed ultraviolet rays without any protection such as sunblock. But then notice Friday of next week it actually goes down. This is going to be our next chance of rain next Friday, Thursday and Friday of next week. So we're going to have to wait an entire week with no rain, and we're also going to have to deal with a heat wave during this time. So sunshine's going to be in the forecast for the weekend and also next week, but notice it's not so nice after you see the temperatures get up to 104 degrees for Sunday afternoon. That's just the air temperature, and so the feels like temperature during this time is going to be about 10 degrees warmer than that. So we are going to be seeing the heat index or the feels like temperature get to around 115 degrees for Sunday afternoon. Yeah, yikes. A little bit of a cool down next week, dare I say a cool down, just a few degrees though. We're still going to be well over 100 degrees, and notice at nighttime, Sunday night, it doesn't get below 81 degrees, so it's going to be hot even at night, and we're still going to have the feels like temperature above 90 degrees even during the coolest part of the overnight into the morning, and then it finally starts to cool down a little bit. Next Friday is when we're going to see temperatures get below 100 degrees, say 93 for the high temperature next Friday, so that's going to be the coolest day, and unfortunately we're going to have to wait a whole 7 days until we see the coolest day on the 7-day forecast. But yeah, get a load of this, right? High temperatures over 100 degrees every single day during the next 7 days.